Hey guys, Archieluxury on the Archieluxury channel. Here we are, guys. I'm live broadcasting live, and I just want to say a big warm welcome to all the fuckers out there. Happy streaming. Guys, live show. I'm live now. I haven't seen the tan zeal. Where is my zeal gone? I've lost my zeal. And I gotta tell you, man. What can you do when you lose the zeal? What do you do, man? I don't know what you do. So guys, I want to tell you, man. I want the zeal. Where's my zeal gone? I need the zeal, the tan zeal. It's been pretty tough. The YouTube business. It is a really hard, it is a very hard thing to do there. The YouTube is hard. It's always hard, man. It's just hard. This is life. Life ain't fucking easy. It ain't fucking easy. It's never been easy, okay? Life was difficult. It's never meant to be easy. It's always hard there. So, guys, I want to tell you this now. Seriously, man. I depend on the super chats. I depend on the donations for survival. That's what I do. I do depend on that. I really do depend on it. I've got a few problems at the moment there. Things are tough. I've come back in the new year. See, all you guys there, you get holiday pay and loadings and all this shit. I get nothing. I get very, I gotta be honest with you, man. I get nothing. There's no loading. There's no nothing. It's very tough. So I just want to tell you this, man. That's exactly it. Man, I am desperate to get sponsorships. I'm desperate. I'm desperate. It's just hard. Everything is hard. It's tough. It's vicious. The watches. I love my luxury watches. Yankee Doodle, new shirt. Okay, guys. You know my good friend Herman Sows? I had the white one on yesterday. This is the dark royal blue, really, and it's got a white collar and cuffs. Yeah, that's it's a great honor to have that shirt there. I'm honored. I'm absolutely honored. No sound? Hello? I got sound, man. I got sound. You sure there's no sound? What the fuck? $2, Louis the 15th. Arth, I paid 35 and no WhatsApp group invite. Hello, dog trainer. Louis, hello, dog trainer. How are you?
Wolf. Happy to be with you today.
Hey, woof.
Yes.
Hey, man, what's going on? Talk to me. Louis the 15th, just, when did you send me that? Louis, I'm actually going through. I'm catching up with the backlog. I had a week off over Christmas. I'm catching up with the backlog. You PayPal'd it, or how did you do it, Louis the 15th? Because I'm going through my. Hello, where's Marky gone? Marky's gone. What's happened to Marky? Come on, man. Love yous. I love yous all. I love you long time. That's the way it's done. I love you long time. Love you forever. I gotta tell you, man, come on. Get on the streams. Oh, here we go. The dog trainer. Hello, Mr. Dog Trainer.
Yeah, we're having technical difficulties here, but I am back from the bathtub. I want to be very careful.
Louis the 15th. You've got to email me at Archieluxury72 at gmail.com, and I'll rectify it. Email me. I'm actually going through a backlog. I basically go through a backlog of videos and payments, so I'm catching up. It's not instant. This is not instant. It's bespoke.
Rolex.
NY Punter, $2. AC, thank you for helping me sidestep alimony. Yes, sir, indeed. Yes, sir. And then we got Blue Shirt Buddha. It's Saturday Night Live with the Pontiff. Thank you, Blue Shirt. This is speaking of Blue Shirt, this is Blue Shirt from Herman Sews. And it's got my name on the sleeve. And I'm wearing in honor of the dog trainer, I'm wearing a Casio. I'm wearing that. Fuck, that's a piece of shit. You know something? What I found is, when you take your car for a service, don't go and test drive the latest model. Don't, as a lender, go and drive a piece of shit, because when you get your car back, you really do appreciate it. And that's how I feel with this watch.
Well, not only that, when you're going to get a quote on fixing the car, wear that Casio and they'll take it easy on you.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I went to get my iPhone fixed the other day, and the guy was wearing a Pulsar, which is a very low, cheap, I don't know if you have Pulsar in America.
We do.
And it looked exactly like my Calatrava.
What does that say about the Patek Philippe mystique?
Well, it's just that's how it is. It's classical elegance. That's just how it is, man. You know what I mean?
Mm. You know, I've reordered the Toilet Oak. I don't know if you remember the Toilet Oak, but it's a G-Shock that looks like a Royal Oak if you look away really quick, or if you're drunk.
Okay, I'm just responding. My good friend Louis Toledo, right? Louis, you got to be on WhatsApp. Please respond to my WhatsApp. I'm going to send him my phone number. So I'm going to send him my phone number. You got to say, hey, it's Louis here. Please add me to the group.
Guys, all the punters need to be members of the sponsored WhatsApp group, because then you have 24/7 access to Archie, to myself, and to other Cardinals who may or may not show up.
Exactly.
It's 24/7 access to the Pontiff. What else could you ask for? It's like being a Cardinal. $50. Archieluxury72 at gmail.com. $50.
$50 US. There you go. Do it. I gotta tell you, man. So I've just responded to Louis the 15th. You gotta just respond, and I'll add you to the group. It's all done. It's all working. Rolex. Yankee Doodle. Best watch for a Wall Street trader to wear when he jumps out of his 40th floor office window due to a market crash. I would wear Pam, because even that thing with dead cat bounce, that baby ain't recovering.
Well, do remember that a G-Shock is built to take a 30-meter fall on concrete.
Have you heard of dead cat bounce?
No, what's that? Sounds nasty. Smoke Eater says you should wear the Sky Dweller because you're flying.
Hey, man. I tell you what, man. I tell you honestly, I don't think anyone should take their own life, man. Life is sacred. Who gives a shit? Just walk away from the financial circle. Who gives a shit? Life is never that bad. Seriously, life is never that. I'm just having soda water because no one's bought me a drink yet.
What about life with no Patek and no pussy?
It's still better than being dead.
True, because there's always a chance.
The thing is this. Let me tell you this. Seriously, you know, the fact that any of us exist is a modern day miracle, right?
Mm.
You know how many sperms a man has?
You're a lucky winner.
You've won the lotto of life, okay? NY Punter, Mark, are you borrowing Doc BBC's phone? They're complaining about your volume. Turn it up.
Well, the problem is I'm in the bathtub, literally in the bathtub, wearing
Paul Kendrick, two pounds. Shout out to my main man, Macro. We got thank God. I think we've got a good friend back here. Oh my God! I'm gonna be able to pay my bills this week because I've had some fucking terrible shit's been going on. I don't know if you know this, Marky. but I've been really difficult. It's things have been hard, man.
Well, I've got an idea. We need sponsors on the WhatsApp group.
Yes, we do.
Like $50, you could be shouting out contact information for watch dealers and specific watches.
I love you, Marky. You know this?
Oh, that's touching.
I do. They said to 100-year-old men or 80-year-old men, what do you regret? I didn't give enough love. So I'm saying it now. Marky, I love you.
Well, Clyde's going to get a little upset that he's not in on the thruple emotionalness.
Yes.
Clyde's emotional. He's emotionally stunted. He can't tell you he loves you, but he can tell me that he loves you.
This is what happens. He's had a hard upbringing. And I do love the man. I do love the man. Okay.
Do you know when he and I talk, which we do on a daily or multiple times per day basis, if I don't bring you up, it's guaranteed within 30 seconds, maybe 3 minutes at the most, Clyde will find a way to talk about you.
So you should, considering the fact that I've put you into every fucking video for the last 6 months.
No, that's what he does, not me. And by the way, did you get the outro? Did you look on your WhatsApp?
Yep, I got it. Thank you.
Because soon I got a boycott unless I see Clyde on the outro of every video. I need people to become as sick of him as they are of me.
Yes, no, that's beautiful, man. I love you. I really do love you. I have a lot of love and time for you because you're a beautiful, handsome man.
Well, aren't you the sweetest?
I love you,
Clyde will be jealous.
I really do love you,
Let's make some money, guys. Pledge money to find out how much Archieluxury loves me and what he would do for $5.
I got to be honest with you, Marky. Seriously. I honestly, I got to tell you this, Marky. I love you more than most women, When all women, women are nasty. I can understand why you went your way, because I got to be honest with you. You don't know something truthfully. Women are fucking catty, nasty bitches.
Where's my premium squeeze juice?
Now, Yankee Doodle, $2. Best car and watch for a swinging dick. I can tell you best car for a swinging dick. This is what you do, man. People don't know cars. They don't know watches. You want to be a player? Let me tell you this. No. You want to be Mr. International. You want to be cool, man. Okay, two-tone bluesy sub. Preferably ceramic, but pre-ceramic as long as it's got gold in the clasp. And as a car, let me tell you what I would buy. E250 with, that's it, E250. E250 Coupe Mercedes-Benz. E250 Coupe. If you went for the Cabriolet, you'll look absolutely minted. But let's just keep it upper middle class. Okay? You want a Mercedes-Benz E250. That's what you coupe. Black. Preferably in black, and you'd wear a shirt like this. You'd have your Rolex on, and you'd just be wearing Italian loafers. I'll show you the loafers I've got. I got really cool shoes on today. Look at these shoes. These very cool shoes. Trendy, hip. And I got the half socks. The half socks, man. Half socks. Michael M. Paul, do you still sell plasma as a side gig? If so, how much are you able to make over there doing it? Okay, in Australia, it is actually illegal. It's illegal to sell any body products, blood, sperm, semen, for money. $2 from Andrew for protection from Inala PP Plaza Tweakers. Inala Paddock Philippe Plaza Tweakers. Yeah, I was getting circled by some sharks. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew, I want to say to you too, Andrew. I've been embarrassed to say this, but I'm going to say it. Andrew, I love you. I love you. I love you because you're a good man. I haven't always had time for you. I've been dealing with a lot of emotional problems.
You love me more, though, right?
Sorry?
I said you love me more, though, right?
Yes. Love is something you don't put. It's not like money. It's not like, love is not like money. Okay, it's. I got to tell you, I've been dealing with multiple infidelities, the guilt from multiple double-digit infidelities.
Who's been cheating on you?
No, I've been trying to patch things back up, and she sort of said, well, you had a few little things. And I said, I can't even remember half these bitches' names.
Mm.
Does that count? If you had an affair with someone and you can't remember their name, does that count?
It doesn't count unless you gave them your real name. For example, if you said your name was Greg Kinda, then no, it doesn't count.
Okay. Guys, what's going on? I got to tell you, man, I love you. I love you so much. Okay? I really do. Please. Should I spend 500,000 on a Grand Seiko smart investment? 500 to 1,000. No, look, seriously, they're a great watch, but I went to a sperm bank to make a deposit. They're closing. Look, I got to tell you something. Seriously, I get paid a side benefit for experimental drug treatment, Pubicide. I got to start taking that. Even Clive said the hair is thinning since I've stopped taking it. You know that?
Mm.
The problem is, by taking it makes you as horny as a fucking cane toad.
Oh, you were born that way.
That's the downside. It's, you know, and I tell you now, if you donate $20, I will dedicate my love to you. Okay, $20 US now, and I will give you my love. Mark?
I have a problem.
Yes. Yankee Doodle, $2. Ever read Top Gear magazine watch edition? No. I made a video about Top Gear and watches, but I never got it. Louis the 15th, here we go. Louis the 15th. Patek 5230 world time for 45 new or something else for the money. I tell you what I would do, Louis. Personally, if you're going to buy a world time, I think the one to buy is the 5130 because it's the previous model. It still had the crown guards. Yes, the guilloche isn't as nice as my one, but it's the biggest one they ever made. I think it's got amazing potential. You're going to pick that up for about 30, okay? 30, and that's what I'd be doing. And for the 15, you could get yourself a 5196. You get a two-piece meal deal combo for the price of one. It's a 2-for-1 deal. That's what I'd do. I reckon that's got better investment. And by the way, Louis, I've seen a 5230 sold for about 30,000, under 30 in Australia. And I haven't seen any more. That was only one. But look, I would seriously, 45 new, I'd be buying the previous model. Don't buy new. You're not going to make any money. You're putting so much in. It's so hard to get anything out. Unless you are crazy about that model, I'd go for the 5130. I'm telling you the truth. This is what I think is the answer. The 5130, I think, has got great potential. So that's what I'd do. But it's up to you. If you are so loaded, it doesn't matter. You got to buy what makes you happy. But seriously, man, that's what I'd do.
Do you know I used to work at the sperm bank?
Did you?
Yeah, I got fired.
What
Caught me
for?
drinking on the job.
Okay. Okay, Yankee Doodle. Did you register your name in the Patek archives? Yes, multiple times. Because even if you buy second hand, you can still do it. And some of them had empty papers, so I remember I sent one off. But it doesn't matter. Who cares? Who really cares? I got 5. That's all I care about. Marky, I'm helping my son move into a house today, okay?
Both your boys are moving in together, right?
Yeah, they've been real shits. Mm-hmm. I got to tell you, the eldest one, so he's living in the cabin at a van park. He's now moving into a townhouse with his brother. His brother's being a cunt. His brother was supposed to be there yesterday morning, didn't turn up. And now his brother's not helping him move shit across. And that's kind of pissing me off. I'm doing this show because I'm desperate for the money. I need the fucking money. I need the fucking money. I need the money. Show me the money. Show me the money.
By the way, who's on the lease for the boys' apartment?
Oh, it's in their name. It's not in my name. I wouldn't be stupid enough to guarantee that sort of shit. Fuck your head. How fucking silly do you think I am? How fucking stupid.
Well, not as stupid as the guy who gave them the leaf.
I'm just pulling out some beef. I'm pulling out beef from my freezer because my old man's coming over for dinner tonight.
Wait. How are you going to cook? How the fuck are you going to cook meat for your old man?
Sorry?
Where are you going to cook that meat?
I got a barbecue. The one he complains about getting.
He's not going to eat off your barbecue. It's infested.
I watched it last time. It's okay.
No, what do you mean last time? How long ago was that?
About 6 months. 3 months ago.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Could you cover me for a minute? I'm just gonna take this inside. Could you just cover me? I gotta put this on the defrosting table. Just cover me for a minute. Just cover me.
Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you where to send your money in the next 5 minutes while I'm gone. I want you to send it to Clive Watch Wrangler. That's CLYV as in Victor E. Clive Watch Wrangler at gmail.com, and I am sure that Clivey will turn right around and give it back tax-free. So that's where you send your PayPal money. Now, when Paul gets back, I'm going to ask him for some advice, but tell me in the comments what you think I should do. I got a problem, and the problem is I have 4 Submariners of various sorts. And gosh, I think it's too many, so I think I should sell 1 or 2. Scott SJ asks, how many rollies do I have now? And I'm up to 11, but I feel like I should go down a little bit. Steven says I should just sign off. Then we'd have dead air, but only Archie can pull the plug on the live stream because he's the one who started it. So he's got the control there. Anyway, do you guys think that Force of Mariners is too much? Because y'all know I just got a Hulk. Go over to my channel when this string is concluded and watch my video on how I got the Hulk. Yeah. And I got a punter today with a Rolex, which I will be making a video about soon. A new one from an AD, from my AD. I like my AD. They're so nice. Tom says I should keep the Hulk and the no-date pre-ceramic. Well, that would leave me with a black ceramic and a 2-tone bluesy to sell. I mean, and I wonder if I shouldn't maybe part with at least the bluesy. The full kit, it is not built to the buckle, but it's just starting slowly to patina. It's a pretty thing. Runs up. Full kit, I just don't know what I should sell it for, because it seems to be trickling up. So I think a full kit now might be $7,500. I don't know if anybody has a hard on for a nice bluesy for definitely under $8,000. Full freaking kit. Mark Goldberg 8 at gmail.com. Contact me. We could talk about it. I think I should sell that one. Then I have a 14060M, which is a 2-line no-base sub, and I don't know. Maybe I'll keep that one. I don't know. Is he there?
Hello, doggy. How are you? Woof woof.
I'm just fine. I had them. They were all sending their money to Clyde's Gmail while you were gone. So you should call Clyde, and I'm sure he'll be willing to forward those funds directly to you now.
Thank you, Marky. I want to say to you, Marky. I want to say to you, how do you feel about Omega coming on the scene? I think it's a stroke of genius. They pulled it out just at the right time.
You talking about 321?
I kind of think you're heavily invested in Rolex. Would you ever go Paddock? Paddock
is not robust. I like wearing watches that I can wear to the beach, in the shower. If you get a scratch on it, it gives it a little bit of character instead of becoming a nightmare. I'm sure I own a tie. I'm not 100%. I own a suit that currently fits. So, no, I think I'm a sports watch kind of guy. And the only sports watch that has that I actually like what is it? The 5525. It's that big pilot's watch with the second time zone hour hand, and it's like 50 grand.
Fuck!
So
That is expensive.
yeah, I don't think it's my style. I do have a problem with the punters and I were talking about, and I could use your advice. The problem is I have 4 Submariners, and do you think that's too many? All different kinds.
How many you got?
I got 4 subbies of various sorts. You want me to tell you which one?
No, you've got the Hulk.
Yep.
You've got a 2-tone bluesy.
Yep. Now that's the one I wondered. Rolex.
Okay, Yankee Doodle, what's your prediction for Basel 2020? I'll come to that in a minute. We're just going through Mark's 4 Submariners. You've got a James Cameron, don't you?
But that's not one of the subs.
Okay, it's not one of the subs. What else? Okay, you've got a... You got a no date?
I do. 14060M.
And what's the 4th one?
The 4th one is a black ceramic. So I have a black ceramic, a green ceramic, a pre-ceramic one.
I don't think
no
that's
date,
too many. The Submariner is so iconic. Some people
True,
just
but-
collect Submariners. You know that?
Oh, that could be a sub collection. That makes me feel better.
I tell you what I recommend. I reckon for Basel 2020, the big talk is that they're going to introduce a new movement for the Submariners. What do you think? Yes or no, Marky?
I think that yes, and here's a further prediction. They're going to slim the lugs, not all the way back to pre-ceramic slim, but slimmer than supercase slim, just like they did to the GMTs.
Yes. Yes. They're going to slim it down a bit, you reckon?
Well, if you look at like the Batman side by side with the Batgirl.
Yeah.
They changed 3 things. The most obvious one is from the Oyster bracelet to the Jubilee bracelet. The second most obvious thing is they went to movement with a 70-hour power reserve. But there's a third difference that you only notice if you hold them side by side.
It's the lug profile.
That's right. They're not quite super case chubby. They're slimming them down a little, and I think that's because they went a little bit too far with the super case. They just made it a little too square, and they're headed back towards elegance.
Well, the other thing is too, you notice with a lot of these brands, they're going smaller. Like they're not going back to 36 mil, but they're definitely pulling back a bit. They're very, 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 very important. I got to tell you, man. I got to tell you. I really, seriously, I got to tell you this, man. BBC, Doc, BBC is on. Hello, Doc. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, gentlemen?
Hey, we're fantastic. I want to tell you, Doc, we're discussing. We got Minotaur Wranglers. How are you, Minotaur?
No. Minotaur Matador.
Okay, I went to Oxley State High.
Mom, I couldn't let you stay on a twist. I had to come.
Oh,
I love you,
Clyde. It's not me. You're not here. You do love me, but you're not here for me. You're here for our throuple. You're here for Archie. You missed them. I know you did. You talked.
It's a quadruple now. It's a quadruple. We got 3, and I want to say to you, Clive, I really love you, Clive. I really love, and I love the Doc. You know this. I love the Doc.
Help us go to the morgue and. Anybody in the morgue right now, Doc?
Don't get much love in the morgue.
Oh, yes, you do.
I give love, but
do they leave you cold? They leave you cold.
Yeah, they do. But it's better to give than receive.
How do I operate a morgue out of the meat locker?
Well, let's not talk about the morgue.
It's all the same freezer, really, when you think about it. It's Costco.
I don't know if I want to talk about the morgue anymore. Work is work.
Okay.
So tell me this, Doc. The 321, the new 321, do you still have your offer to Clive to buy his 321?
Well, I'm still traumatized, and so I don't think I want to. I think if I got it,
Molex.
Hector Castro, Arch, Torch, touch your two horns and honk like a car. Honk, honk. Okay, that's about it. We get for $2. Tell me this, Doc. Are you going to still keep that offer for Clyde's?
well, here's the thing: if I got another transitional, every time I look at it, I'd be thinking of the one that was stolen. That I know. And then, if I got a 321, I'm thinking
Doc,
I'd still think of the one that was stolen every time I look.
Can I ask you this? How the fuck did we discuss this before? It was stolen from a rental car, right?
Correct. I was stupid. I was, first of all, I was stupid because normally I would be carrying it in my pocket. First of all, I normally wouldn't even have it, but I didn't have a chance to get to the safe deposit box. So I thought, I'll just put it in my pocket. I had it in my pocket, and when I got to the airport or to the airline, they asked me to put it in my bag, not in my pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, what? I don't care, whatever. And then I forgot to put it back into my pocket again. So when it was in the bag, and they stole the bag, they got the watch too.
I see. You must be pissed off about this, Doc.
Yeah, pretty pissed.
How do you deal about this? How do you get over this anger?
It's interesting that you say that. Just today, so it's been a couple months now, or at least a month.
Yeah.
Just today, I realized that I'm very lucky that I can replace it. I mean, that I can get another one if I really want. Like, I have the financial means to get another one if I really want. So that's how I'm lucky, number one.
Yes,
And
I agree.
I'm also lucky that I don't have to live like a roach and steal from the people in general like these people have.
Clydesy could lend it to you.
So they broke into the car, or how did they get it out of the car? That's what I don't understand.
They shattered the window.
To get the bag.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Were you in a bad
happens.
neighborhood?
I was actually in what was a fantastic neighborhood when I grew up.
Dowlow, Arch, Clive, Mark, and Doc. Who comes up with the Rolex nicknames?
The punter.
It's just the industry. The whole. It could be watch journalists. They get their own persona. It's definitely not Rolex, that's for sure.
Imagine if they called it the Frog instead of the Kermit.
Dowlow, $8. He's got a bottle of Grange Hermitage. That's one of my favorite drops. Grange Hermitage wine. I've had a few of those. They're like $1,000 a bottle.
Clyde, are you going to lend your 321 over there to the doc, or are you afraid he'll get someone?
I was going to say, Clive's awfully quiet when it comes to his 321. He hasn't said a thing.
Is it still for sale, Clive? I've got a customer for you.
No, it's not.
What?
It's in his prison pocket for safekeeping.
Kalsowitz, $2. If you had to trade your collection for one watch. Doc, let's start with you.
Well, I'm a little crazy. If I had to trade it for one watch, it would be a very special Rolex 4-digit Daytona. That's right.
You've already got 2 4-digit Rolex Daytonas.
I don't have a Paul Newman. I don't have an exotic dial. I would trade it for an exotic dial.
Well, what do you have? What do you have? An Alfred Newman?
What would you trade your collection for, Clive?
I don't know. Truthfully, I have no idea.
Mark, how about you?
Zeitwerk mid-repair.
I can tell you what I'd trade my whole collection for. This is the 6 watches, 5 Pateks, 1 Reverso. I would trade it for a 5070 Platinum.
I thought you were going to say 5170. 5070 is too big.
Very beautiful watch, but
A 5170 is a little smaller, right where it needs to be. Elegant, sporty.
I think collectible wise, the 5070 is very, very legendary. I would swap all of my stuff. The thing is, of course, I would only do a swap if it was in my favor.
What does a 5070 go for? Those are crazy money, aren't they?
A platinum one is probably
100
over 200 US.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy money.
Well, they only made it for a few years, right?
Yeah, the platinum ones are kind of special too. But you know, I don't think it's going to happen. Seriously, I tell you honestly, I'm actually just starting to be content with what I got.
One of my neighbors just turned 80.
Yeah.
And we got to chatting, and somehow he said, "Don't wait until you're 80." I said something about, what would you be doing, or what do you want to do, or something like, "Don't wait till you're 80." Or what advice? I think it was. What advice?
What does he do?
Don't
What's
wait.
his story? What did he do for a job? His career? What was he?
He was in the IT side of law enforcement management.
Okay, he's quite a wealthy guy.
I don't know. He certainly behaves like he's wealthy.
Chip Wong, please invite Craig Ship. By the way, hi Crappy. He behaves like he's wealthy. Okay. Tell me this.
He's
You want me
very
to send him a
generous.
picture of Craig? I got him an iMessage.
Yeah, I don't really want to invite him on. He's enough trouble. Craig just seems to...
You don't want to talk Seikos? Is that it?
Yeah, no,
No.
he's okay. He just
You don't
brings
want
on a lot
Seiko
of
or middle-
trolls. It's the
You don't
trolls.
want to talk Seiko or middle school.
The question is, would I swap all my watches for a new SL? No.
I thought I can Seiko. I should wear that once in a while, but I kept it and I think I like it. It's the diver with the stickers.
I
By
gotta
the
tell
way,
you,
Mark's snow date is a 14060M.
Mark's
You had one, Cliff. Cliff
Mark's-
had one. He sold it.
Mark, your connection.
No, mine wasn't an M. Mine was pre-M.
Mark's connection sounds like he's in the basement, like me.
No, I'm in the bathtub. I'm in a tub full of water. But
Are you
I'm
watching?
Yankee
carefully not-
Doodle,
What-
$2. How does someone behave when they're wealthy?
That's a very good question. He's extremely generous. He buys drinks for people on a regular basis. He
has no
waves.
apartment and he has $100,000 in watches.
Well, that's the interesting thing. You know, his house is fairly modest, but it's eclectic too. So, like, one of the rooms is a bar with a real, like, bar, like almost from Cheers or something. He's like, one of the rooms is designated the bar and has a real bar in it.
Wow. Fancy cars, Doc?
He's got a truck and he's got a Jaguar.
What sort of Jaguar?
Round the Shrink, his email is messaging me saying, "Please, in the name of God," said before. Round's been quite the little shit stirrer lately.
Steve Phillips, £5. Archie, I have an Explorer, a Milgauss GV, and a Submariner. Advice for the next watch, maybe Daytona. By the way, the new Moon watch is way overpriced. I agree, Steve. Seriously, what's missing? When you say Explorer, you didn't tell me Explorer 1 or Explorer 2. You just said Explorer. Very quickly, David Coffey, $2. How much for Chip to go away? Give me $10 and I'll ban the fucker. I honestly would say to you, when you say Explorer 2, I'm thinking Sub, Explorer, maybe a Daytona. Look, if you want to get a reasonably priced Daytona, why don't you go for either a Tudor, they got a Black Bay Chrono, or you could go for a Monte Carlo, or you could get a Zenith El Primero Chronomeister, 42 mil.
Or you can get a two-tone Daytona for about a little more than 10 grand.
Yes, two-tone Daytona is a very cool. And I loved my two-tone Daytona. I really loved that watch.
Yeah, you really fucked up.
Under 10 grand? Under 10 grand?
I said just a little over 10 grand. Like around
Like
11.
12.
I've seen them around 11.
12. I think 12.
I've seen them at 12. I've seen them at 11.
It's a bargain, though. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Or you can get it at a Mark Goldberg price. You can get if you can get your hands on a.
Rolex.
Here you go, Yankee Doodle, $2. My wife is dragging me out for pizza. Fuck me dead. Go, enjoy it, Yankee Doodle. Enjoy it.
Rolex.
Enjoy. My God, Yankee Doodle. David Coffey. Good night, Chip.
Look at that.
Chip. Here
Now,
we go.
Dave, if you want to ban me, send him $20.
You gotta hold him to it. He gave you the money, man. You gotta.
Okay.
I'm cheaper. Send $1.99
He's
to
gone.
ban me.
He's gone.
I'm much
And
cheaper
then-
than Clyde.
And then we've got Chickenberry 3, $5. AC3 not only has the physique of a baby, but also the hairstyle of one. Fuck me dead. Paddock and pacifiers. I tell you something. I love breasts. I love breasts.
Let's be specific.
Nipples.
Exactly. You love nipples. Let's get.
I
specific.
do love nipples. And Louis the 15th. Should I get a 5513 sub for 12 grand? Depends. Is the dial original? What's the dial? The watch 5513 is
It
purely
depends
dial.
on which one. I mean, like if
Well,
somehow.
Look, any of them for 12
no,
grand
but I mean-
is an amazing price. I actually owned
Yeah, but
I
if
owned
you
a
got
number
one from,
of them.
If you got one like, say, Wrangler style from the morgue, and it was like a from the '60s, obviously you could snag that right away.
Well, even the least valuable, which is sort of the last of them, right? I had an R serial number one, right? They actually ran until L. L was the last serial number, and I got to tell you, Kalsowicz is saying David SW's got them for 17. No, but those what David SW ones are current. They're only the cheapest ones are not the latest ones. Okay, Kalsowicz. The ones on David SW are current model. If you that's the big thing. Seriously, for 12 grand, honestly,
Rolex.
you want to make sure the dial should be a tritium dial. Because a lot of them have, here we go. Alex Wong, $2 back with the X yet. Mercedes won't buy itself. Alexander Wong. I tell you honestly.
Whoa. That's Alex McGregor. How the fuck do you get Wong from McGregor? Wait.
Hey.
Never mind.
Oxley stayed high.
Hey,
Unless Alex McGregor's a ladyboy, then you could possibly get.
Sorry,
okay,
Alex. Okay, there we go. Back. Look,
Molex.
I'm dealing with.
Molex.
Here we go,
Spell-
Chip Wong.
spell
This is another
McGregor
Chip Wong. This is not the same Chip Wong. $2. Hi, Dave Coffee. Well, this is another account. He's got more than one account. Please be prepared to spend $90.
Oh, geez.
This is a different account. Look, it's got a different avatar. It's a completely different account. You know this. It's a completely different account. So
What's
don't
manscaping?
worry there.
That's balls. You gotta have
Where-
stuff. That's
where you-
balls.
Where do you stand on manscaping?
Sorry?
Where do you stand on manscaping?
Hey, I'm a bushman, okay?
Yes.
I'm a bush. I like a bit of trimming, but that's about it. I'm 70s. I was born in the 70s, man.
Why do you want it to look like a little child? I don't get it.
It's fucking exactly. You hit it on the head, Doc. You hit it on the head. It's ridiculous.
I really just don't get it. I don't understand.
Well, if you're not, you know what? Listen, as a Caucasian, let me explain this to you. If we're not careful, our pubic hair become longer than our organ.
I'm sorry.
We have a thing called a bushfire. You can, if you smoke, you can do a bit of manscaping in one. It's called the bushfire. I got to tell you, man. Seriously, man. I got to tell you, I'm helping my son move house today. That's an interesting experiment. He's difficult. The boys are difficult. Let me just say, Rolex. Rolex. Here we go. Ronnie Paul, $5. Hi, Arch. My 12-year-old nephew is asking me for a used Rolex. Would giving him a Folex be sacrilege? Look, seriously, depends how good you like the guy or not. But I would say, what about a Tudor? Cheap Tudor. Start with a cheap Tudor. You can't give a Rolex. I mean, you've got to earn it. I don't think anything that's given to you, you really appreciate. I don't think. I think honestly, man, I would say you give things. Here we go, Louis the 15th. Should I get a FP Journe chronometer blue for 35? Seriously, no.
Whoa, a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. They've gone crazy. I would rather get I'd rather get some classic Patek for that. Patek and pussy. Patek. It's not FP Journe and pussy. It's Patek and pussy. Okay. The pussies won't come to you if you've got an FP Journe blue.
Or pacifier. Something
okay.
Like that. You
want, I think just stick to Patek, man. I would seriously, you were asking about the World Time. World Time's a great watch. Get a 5130. That's what I get. 5130. Get one of those. Your life will change.
Molex.
Your life will change.
Molex.
Here we go. Tommy D, $10. What can you fuckers recommend buying for 2,000 to 3,000 on the secondary for a first premium Whist watch? Thanks, cunters. Seriously, 2,000 to 3,000. Simple. Tudor Black Bay. Okay, Tudor Black Bay. Also, Omega Speedmaster. Man on the fucking moon. There's no Rolex. Because you're going to get a really girl size 34 mil. Forget that shit. Leave that shit. Get a Tudor or an Omega Speedmaster. I tell you what I'd love to get. You know, I'd honestly say just stretch a bit more, get an Omega Speedmaster. Man on the fucking moon. That's what I would be doing, man. So cool.
It depends on if you mind being molested. Because you can get a molested Submariner right around 3,000.
Gospel 700 is saying, how about an Omega Seamaster from the 90s?
No, they're never going anywhere, Clive.
If you're going Omega, cool, I agree.
I'd go Tudor. If you're really limited for budget, go for the Tudor. I tell you another thing is it's a bargain, as long as you don't need to resell it again, is a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage. I reckon they are bargains. You get that for low twos. Doc's got one. You got the Heritage too. You got the Breitling Super Ocean Heritage. You got the Series 1 with the aluminum bezel, which I think is actually aluminum. That is fucking better than the fucking faux. Here we go. NY Punter. Here we go. $5. $5. Lusting after a white gold 36 mil President. Fuck me dead. I own a 112634. Is this a case of the grass being greener on the other side? Worthy upgrade? Seriously, man. Seriously, I tell you honestly, the President is amazing. What model President? You'd have to get a 118239, wouldn't you? That's what he's talking about. It's a magnificent watch. Any Presidents are special. They are very similar in feel to a Patek, the workmanship. A lot of hand finishing on these gold pieces. I would seriously say to you, any Rolex in gold
hand finishing?
Is special.
Hand finishing?
Yeah, hand finishing. A lot of handmade, hand work is done on it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they don't tell you this, but a lot of the work when they create these things, a lot more effort goes into these gold ones than you think.
Okay, Ronnie Paul, you should not get your 12-year-old nephew a Rolex because at this point he hasn't done anything substantial. He hasn't done anything constructive. He hasn't put in any real effort. And then he'll think that he deserves a Rolex.
Yeah,
you're gonna turn your nephew into Archie if you do that.
Look, someone made a comment. I did get a small inheritance, which helped me get my first decent Patek. Okay, yeah, I did, but. You gotta earn money yourself, man. If it's given to you, I don't think you appreciate it.
Rolex.
I don't think you appreciate
Rolex.
it. Yankee Doodle, $2. Aren't the 36 mil Presidents very 80s? Well, the 36 mil they still make the 36 mil Presidents, okay? So they're very 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and noughties. That's what they are. No, they still. I actually like the 36 mil President. I could fucking pull one off. If someone gave, I'd gladly wear it every fucking day. They're
But
beautiful.
aren't they somewhat old mafia guy kind of watch a little bit?
I don't think that ever goes out of style, does it?
I'm just saying.
How many steps did you walk?
Yeah,
Here we go, Bursa. Why don't you sell a
How many
Patek
steps?
or two and get a new Pepsi? I've actually been offered a swap, one of my Pateks for a Pepsi.
One.
Well,
Do it.
The new Pepsis. Yeah, I mean, a Patek Calatrava, like say the 5296, that's worth more than a Pepsi. I don't want
Someone
to do
said
it.
you a lot about hand dressing.
Why do I want to do that? Pepsi's overinflated in my book. I don't know what you guys think.
Well, at least it would be.
Is there any
It would be
Rolex
watch it. It would be something in the collection that's not like everything else.
Is there any Rolex worth its premium?
I gotta
yeah,
be
but
honest
when you
with
think
you,
about
man.
the 36 millimeter President, though, it's the ultimate in versatility because you can wear it with a suit or you can wear it with a tracksuit.
I gotta be honest with you. I
Well,
really do.
Well,
I
like,
really do.
Mafia, if you're a tracksuit,
Well,
is
I don't mind the Tony Soprano look. Do you? Did you like Tony Soprano?
Lola.
Here we go, Mr. Two. Mr. Two, $3. Crappy is watching while having an anger wank. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. Louis the 15th, here we go, $5. Arch, list your Pateks in order of preference. 5127, 5110, 5035, 5196, 5296. There you go. Tommy D. Here we go. Tommy D, $10. I'm leaning towards the Seamaster instead of the Speedmaster. Also, in the Super Ocean Heritage. Also, is the Super Ocean Heritage available under 42? Actually, in the first series of Super Ocean Heritage, they had a 38 mil. Yes, they did. They had a 38 mil. Yes. I understand Breitlings are somewhat the more thickly endowed man wists. The 38 mils. No.
I think the 42. I've got a 7-inch wrist, and the 42 is fine.
I think the 42 is I wouldn't go for the 38. Go for the 42. Tommy, Ronnie, Paul, $5. Arch. With your connections, you could get a Nautilus. Why don't you trade 3 of yours for 1? I can't. I haven't got any connections. What fucking connections have I got? I buy everything secondhand. I don't even get dealer invites, for fuck's sake. I don't even get dealer invites.
Well, okay, now look. The next time you're getting ready to fly overseas and a dealer is getting ready to stuff a watch up your, Rolex.
Chip Wong, $2. Archie, list your enemies in order of preference. I gotta tell you, seriously, my enemies, right? I don't have that many enemies, right?
I can do it for you. Here's how you do it.
Yes.
Rat 1, Rat 2, Rat 3, Rat 4, Rat 5 in that order.
That's exactly it. That's 100% it. And I want to throw in that boss I used to work with, who I said I pray for you to die every day of the week.
Although Rat 2, actually Rat 2, you actually like Rat 2.
I like Rat 2, so we'd substitute that boss I had for
You're
the
doing
rodent.
something with him at the end of the month, aren't you?
Sorry?
You're doing something with him at the end of the month, aren't you?
Hopefully. Mr. 2, $3. 116503 white, black or white dial. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They're both cool. They are both incredibly fucking cool. Absolutely fucking cool. Silly boy, €5. So you are looking for a rich Asian woman with breasts and a bush. That does not exist, big boy. Only the ones with a banana can fit that description. Yellow on the outside, white on the inside. Look, I don't really care. The breasts, I actually like medium to small breasts as well. I'm not racist when it comes to breasts.
I don't think that's what he
Banana.
means by banana.
Banana.
I see. I have no idea. But look, seriously, I haven't found one, okay? I'm looking at moving back to the old one because she's got a lot of money in 401k.
Hey, Arch,
How's quality of service?
Arch, what's your boss's name?
What's my what?
Your boss's name.
Stuart.
Okay. You have his contact information?
We're
I
gonna,
was thinking about starting a prayer
we're gonna
circle.
start a prayer circle that he does a slow death. I've got a couple names to add to that list, but those are already in progress. Those are
Molex.
Here we go. Bursa, $2. Your old boss wore the pearl necklace by Mark Goldberg. Yeah, he was fucking, the guy had, it was the Emperor Has No Clothes. No one would say anything because he was just such a cunt. I just couldn't believe it.
I'll glaze him like a donut for you.
You know, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say.
No.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, man, the boy's moving house today. I'm trying to help him. I just did this show because I really do need the money. Here we go. Yankee Doodle, $5. How is the Lange wearer different from a Patek wearer?
Well, the
I
Lange
think-
wearer has a job.
One's a Nazi, and one's a French coward.
Look, I think honestly, the honest truth is the different stereotypes they're very similar, okay? They're both very similar. The truth is the Patek wearer tends to be a bit older, a bit less trendy, okay? Less trendy, older, and has cheese feet, okay? That's the difference. Whereas the Lange kind of fancies himself as a bit of a ladies' man. He takes Viagra. He can still get a good horn. That's the difference, okay? Mr. 2, $3. You can't access 401k now, right? No, but in 10 years, it's future planning. She's about 50, and when you're 60, you can tap into it. So it's a 10-year plan, okay? And watch and pray.
He's going to let you tap her?
I was going to say, that sounds more like Blue
Let you tap
Velvet.
into her?
Planning to tap into her when she turns 60. It sounds like Blue Velvet.
Now, watch and pray, $2. Ever heard of fake Pateks? Ever heard of fake Pateks? Yes, there's a lot of fake Pateks, but the most troubling ones are on eBay, where they recase an old watch and put Patek on it. It's an old pocket watch movement they convert. I made videos about these Ukrainian watch dealers.
But you see, that's why it's important. That's why Archie always gets his Pateks from trusted sources, also on YouTube, namely Andy Hunter.
Well, you've got to mainly make sure the models exist.
Rolex.
Yankee Doodle, $2. He can still get a good horn, okay? He can still... And Thomas Burdett, £2. Archie, thoughts on the H. Moser Streamliner? I hate H. Moser. H. Moser, dog of dogs of dogs. Hate it completely. The Streamliner, I don't know what to say about the Streamliner. It's not really my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. Look, it just looks like a fucking Oris to me. Let's just share the screen. We'll bring one up so you guys can see exactly what the Streamliner looks like. Let's have a look at the Streamliner here. It looks like an IWC. Look at that. It looks like a Porsche design IWC. It's very funky and trendy and cool, man. But it's a H. Moser. They got absolutely no resale whatsoever. Okay, Mr. 2, $3. But you need an SL, fuckers. No, I can't afford to get anything. I've already come to that conclusion. That was what I was looking for. If I go back to the old one, I'm not actually going to get a car, but I'll have some money for retirement. Okay,
but I think he's saying if you tap into her just right, she might let you have an SL.
No, I don't think she does. She wants to travel, but I don't mind that either. I've already spoken to her about her goals in life, okay? Because I got to try and, the art of negotiation. You got to mimic, you got to mirror. It's called mirror. It's called mirroring, and it's part of a brainwashing technique. Okay, I'm just telling you.
Touch
This
your
is how
Rolex
it's
just the
done.
right stick.
All
But
right.
an SL is looking less and less likely. It's
Rolex. Rolex.
Here we go.
You
Kelsowitz,
know-
$2. Would you prefer a new SL or a used 5070?
Oh,
Fuck! 5070, 5070, without a doubt.
Of course,
5070,
that's easy.
5070,
Easy.
5070. No, a new SL, but you know, a new SL, they're pretty fucking amazing. And here we go. Bursa, $2. Looks like a Movado fucked a Speedy Mark II.
Rolex.
It kind of does, actually. It kind of does.
It
I
does.
can see that.
NY Punter, $5. Is the president a watch that could cost you a promotion? Even in white gold, 36. There are nasty fuckers partners out there. The white gold would never cost you nothing. White gold is discreet. Nobody would even know what the fuck it is. Do you want to hear a Mercedes-Benz Rolex story?
Why after you read these other two super chats?
Okay, I'll tell you a Mercedes-Benz Rolex story. Here we go. This here, Mr. 2, $3. If you promise to never touch her, you may get SL. And Michael M, $2. Paul, what kind of nest egg do you need to retire? I'm thinking $250,000. We didn't say it's a luxury retirement. It's not a luxury retirement. It's entry level. It's Corolla. Let me tell you the Mercedes-Benz story. Do you want to hear a Mercedes-Benz story?
Not really, no.
Okay. A friend of mine who's a huge watch person, he's a watch collector and a fan of the channel, he was buying a Mercedes-Benz for his wife. It was an E350 station wagon.
Because he's physically huge, he can get in that.
No, E350, that's just a mid-size station wagon. He's got kids.
Well, he's huge.
Okay. Well, how an E350 is huge? I don't get it.
You said he's a huge watch. Never mind. Keep going with the
Sorry.
stupid.
Okay, sorry. So anyhow, he's buying the car and he noticed the salesman's wearing a rose gold day date.
Ooh.
And he says to the guy, nice Rolex. And the guy goes, oh, it's fake, and covers his wrist. So then they're doing the deal on the Mercedes-Benz. They've agreed on the price. And he goes, you know something? I'm not going to buy it from you because you lied to me. You told me your watch was fake. It's real. Get me another salesman because I hate your guts. And the guy got really upset. He goes, come on. He goes, no, I'm not going to sell to someone who lies to me. I'm not going to buy a car from someone who lies to me. Get me another salesman or the deal's off.
Especially something like that.
I don't want you to earn any commission because you lied to me.
How come he couldn't lie in a better way, like, oh, it was a gift?
And I'm just telling you the story. So he ended up buying it from another guy. He's just said, I'm not doing the deal if you get a cent of commission. So there you go. That's how he said he didn't have a problem with the guy having a rose gold day date, but he had a problem with him lying.
It does say something about his character.
He's a cool guy. I mean, I don't blame him. I've never actually been there to. I've never had the chance to buy. Actually, my dad bought a new Benz. I helped him get the deal. I did do that. So I've been there. Yeah, I've been there.
How do you help?
I like that comment there. 250,000 to retire? I don't think so. Only if your trailer is paid for and your brother is a doctor. Look, you don't seem to understand. I'm not living a high life. I'm just living a very modest life. Okay?
Well, I'd say you're more like a low life.
You have socialized medicine. You have social medicine.
I got nothing. I got 100,000 Aussie, 60,000 US in my 401k. That's what I got. Actually, I got 65. 65 in my that's my life savings besides my watches. That's it. That's all I got.
Would you
Okay,
retire in Thailand?
Well, let me ask a very crucial question.
Sure.
Speaking of which, where the hell is Tanzil and Michael Antoni?
Who knows? They just come and go. They come and go there. Here we go. Silly boy, £5. Did the LV Diplomat briefcases originally come with name tag and collet? And how much did it cost to redo the goo interior? Okay. Yes, they did. They did have the name tag and collet. How much did it cost to redo the interior? It was about 350 Australian dollars, which I don't think was terrible. I thought that was quite reasonable. Okay? And I've still got one. I got an LV green. I got a tiger green briefcase. I love that thing. I really love that thing. Michael M. I feel better now as I have 270,000 say. I'm talking Aussie dollars too, by the way. Take off 30%. There we go. Clive Watch Wrangler. There we go.
Yeah, right.
That's where you should send your money. Send your money if you've been accused of a felony in Oklahoma.
I got to tell you guys, I really love you boys.
Molex.
Andy Man, $5. Arch, pretend you don't need money. If you could wave a magic wand and have any job out there, what would it be? What makes your heart sing? Oh.
I know the answer
Dog
to that.
trainer.
No.
Prostitute tester.
No.
I do.
Lady
He
boy
sent,
surgeon.
he sent a video about this. He would be a masseuse to the models.
Did you like that video?
Too many boobs.
I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting too. What would I do if I didn't need any money? What I could have any job out there? What
food
would it
critic.
be?
You could be a food critic. You make articles about restaurant food.
I got to be honest with you. I actually pretty happy doing the YouTubes. I quite like doing vids. I like
Pretty
doing
easy, isn't
vids.
I do.
I like doing vids, man. I'm probably doing it, man. Because I don't have any skills. I couldn't be a doctor because I'd have to go to fucking med school. I couldn't be a lawyer because I'd you know, that's fucking hard. I couldn't pass the bar exam.
Although I can tell you, medical school in the Caribbean is not so bad. I can tell you that.
We went that.
I think honestly, I don't like dogs. You know this. I really hate dogs. Okay.
Chickenberry says you should be a fitness instructor or a financial advisor.
Thank you.
Well, now you can be a weight loss counselor.
Well, we're working on that. That's very hard, Doc. I got to tell you, man, it's fucking hard. You know.
I'm kidding, but I'm also being serious in that the best weight loss counselor is someone who's been there. And,
yes.
You've dropped 15 pounds. That's good. More than
yes. I understand.
He drops 15 pounds every time he gets a dump. Come on. Dropping 15 pounds easy for the.
I mean the legendary forum-sized,
Yeah, drops the kids off at the pool. There's like 4 kilos.
What would AC3 do with $700,000? We're talking American. I've already got that planned out. I know exactly what I would do, man. Sorry?
Zypher did it repeater, or go buy a condo in the Philippines, Makati in Manila.
Yeah, I think I would go and live in Vietnam. Actually, Da Nang.
Very cheap there. Very cheap.
No, don't do it. Unless you're gonna.
They have great internet there, Doc. He could do everything from there. And then the currency, the dong, I might move there with him.
Yeah,
all I can say from personal experience: don't get with the women.
Oh,
well,
that sounded
Doc had a problem. Doc, I'm right there with you, buddy.
I got to be honest with you. It's that communist and Catholic guilt. They're nasty. They're fucking nasty. Believe you me, they are nasty. Okay. Vietnamese women can be the nastiest women on earth, Doc. I fucking feel sorry for you. They are ruthless bitches. I don't know what you think, Doc, but they can be the most hardest, meanest fucking women in the planet. Can I tell you a quick dating story before we wrap up, okay?
Shoot off.
I met this
preaching
woman.
to the choir.
I met this woman, Vietnamese. She's got 3 kids, 3 different fathers. I met her. I said, look.
Prolific.
She goes, oh, I want someone who loves me, loves my kid. I said, look, how about we start off on a fair basis? I would like to visit you once a week, and I would like to basically make a contribution to your family commitment for certain services. Okay.
Well,
I don't really want to be their dad. I just want to.
Just want to make a deposit.
You know, and I said, look, let's just do it that way. We'll take it easy. It hasn't come up yet, guys. Why isn't it coming? Oh, here we go. $2. Hector Castro, $2. Have you ever made out with a lady boy? No, I haven't. But I came close.
No, Hector Castro. No, he doesn't do foreplay. He just goes straight in. So
yeah. No, I had one who lived in my building in Bangkok. She asked me out for drinks, and I nearly said yes, but I didn't because the girl I was with at the time was a fucking just boring and nasty and shitty, and I probably should have. I do regret that. I should have fucking done that. She was a lovely lady. She was fucking. Anyhow, this woman's got 3 kids to 3 different fathers, and I said, look, what I'd like to do is, to be fair to you, is I'd like to make a contribution to your family's income, and I'd like to see you. Then she sent me photos of her. She's probably a 4 out of 10, okay? And then she says to me, she's heard something that fat guys aren't very well endowed. And I said to her, honey, honey, I don't want to be nasty to you, because I've never met you, but I said, you told me you got an AVO, an apprehensive violence order against a previous partner. I said, with your mouth, I said, violence is never acceptable. But I said, with your fucking foul mouth, I understand why someone would fucking get angry and shitty with you. I said, if they didn't have the psychological tools to deal with your mouth, they could very easily punch somebody. And I said, violence never works, but I said, your mouth is what gets you into trouble. You bait these men, you say really fucking highly revolting things, and then you wonder why they turn around and smack you in the mouth. I said, fucking slow down, just be polite and nice. I was always I said you're a 4 out of 10, and I've been very nice and complimentary to you. Fucking be nice. I said this to her. I said, you're a 4 out of 10, and I said, look, I'm happy.
Is that before or after the kids?
This is current. She's a 4 out of 10, and I said, fuck me dead, man. I just wanted some Vietnamese schmoo. Right, I like a bit of schmoo, and everything was cool until you fucking open your mouth and say, oh, I heard fat guys, they're not going to satisfy me. I said, look, you've got a fucking foul mouth. She did. She's a foul mouth bitch.
She said they weren't well endowed. She didn't say they wouldn't satisfy her.
No, she then said that, I'm scared that you won't be able to satisfy me. And I said, look.
She added the whole thing. Oh.
Yeah. I didn't tell you. I was embarrassed to tell you this story, right?
She failed the interview, apparently.
And anyhow, I'm just telling you, Castro, $2, 4 out of 10 inches. Yes. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Yes, well, anyhow,
I'm embarrassed.
I just said, she's just very foul mouth. I didn't need this foul mouth. I said, why do you want to be so nasty? Just be, maybe we could have a connection, man. Is it everything about the physical?
I'm laughing with you.
Everything about the physical, man. I just said, just between you and me, Doc, she's the nastiest fucking bitch. She hasn't even met me. She's insulting. And I said to her, fuck, I've been nothing but polite and nice to you, and you're just a fucking... I said, I can understand why you're a single woman with 3 kids to 3 different fathers. I said, your fucking mouth is poison.
Off the air, I'll have to ask if she's related to my ex.
They were just fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
Because they all look alike, Doc?
How to win friends and influence people isn't by being a fucking bitch. That
sounds like they all sound alike. That's for sure.
But you know what I mean? I mean, fuck me dead. If you're going to be insulting, I mean, you don't... say they don't think you're attractive, right? Just shut your fucking mouth. You don't say anything. I didn't think she was that good.
Was this over the phone?
And you were so
or in person?
romantic.
Sorry?
Was this over the phone or in person?
That was texting. No phone. Texting. Chip Wong, $2. AC3, please respond to Mrs. Lai's comment in the chat. Archie, you give me back my shoes and purple panties. Thank you. But you know what I mean?
Stephen Lee, actually, it's a free comment, but he had the perfect comment line. Well, then it doesn't work that way for Ron Jeremy.
Hey. I got to tell you there, Ronnie Paul, $5. Arch, hit the gym and hit the Stairmaster 2 hours a day. Then you won't get talked to by women like... I don't fucking care. I honestly,
Ronnie,
she can get fucked.
Are you trying to kill him?
Anyhow, man, I'm going to end the show. I got to help move furniture. I got to move furniture with my son today. I'm going to help move furniture. I want to say thank you. I love you all for coming. I'm going to end the show now. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming there.